Yeah, what's wrong with the beer we got? I mean, the beer we got drank pretty good, don't it?
Hello and welcome to Your Beer Sucks. I'm John, that's Andrew, that's Miguel Sanchez. Let's drink IPAs.
Catawba HOPness Monster. Our Blue Ridge Mountains harbor their own Nessie. Hoppius Hedius. You know what? I'm going to say I don't think that's a proper Latin binomial. I think that's just some horse shit.
Probably.
I'm inclined to agree.
But I don't know Latin, so I couldn't tell you.
Well,
Personally,
I mean, I don't really either, but I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I think there's some bullshit going on in there. Anyway, continue.
The Hopness Monster. She lurks in the cold, fresh waters of western North Carolina. Western North Carolina. I'm assuming we're talking about a lake.
I guess so.
Western North Carolina.
Yes.
Rising to terrorize poor, hop-shy souls, as the locals say, bless their hearts, they don't know any better. I mean, there's a hair to be split there. There's a hair to be split there whether or not North Carolina is even actually considered part of the South.
I think it's
mostly people from Mississippi and Alabama who say that it's not.
Oh.
yeah.
Who cares what they have to say?
Yeah.
With an abundance of fresh Citra and Cascade, I hate this beer, this IPA boasts a big biting hop profile with notes of tropical fruit, juicy citrus, and pine. Embrace her beastly charms.
See, that sounds good. That's
the thing I said about your mother.
Damn. Shit.
Hand over your beer glass.
Don't worry, folks. The jokes aren't going to get any better when the drinking starts.
No.
Have you had this? Oh. I guess it's just a weird wrap they've got on the can.
It is the weird wrap, I've noticed.
Because I'm
that.
going, what the hell?
Yeah.
It feels like it's got ice in it.
Nah, it's just the weird wrap on the can.
This actually smells pretty damn good.
See? No ice cubes.
Yeah.
A hint of pine sol.
Yeah, I mean, it smells very IPA. It's a little piney, little citrusy. Doesn't really commit any one way.
Looks like it's got some malt in there.
It's got a little bit of that salter flux to it.
A little bit cloudy. Got some sea monkeys in there for sure. Some decent amount of sediment.
I think that is probably the least offended I've been by a beer with these hops in them before. I could almost drink this.
On the palate, it's got a little bit of that soy thing.
It does.
Yeah, it does.
The malt tastes heavier than it looks.
Yes. I seem to remember that when I had this, a friend of mine brought over a 6-pack, and I was impressed, and I asked if I could hold on to one for the show. So I did. Thanks, Rob. I don't even think you watched this, but...
And it's got a hell of a body to it also. This beer punches out of its weight class.
Yeah, and it's sweet, so it's like got extra malt on top of.
I could drink this
on top of what the yeast.
Hey,
it's got hops that I hate in it, and they're there, and I can tell they're there. But I could drink this.
Yeah, no, this is...
So that means this is probably a very, very...
a world-class IPA.
or something.
Yeah, no, this is just real good.
It is
just a really solid...
competent.
A very competent IPA.
It doesn't...
Yes.
It's... There's nothing really standout about it.
No, and it doesn't really have like a gimmick or anything. It's just like, hey, good beer.
Yeah. Hey, let's see if we could just make a beer that's good. You're crazy. And then they do it. Wow.
It's selling like hotcakes.
I didn't know you could make a beer that was good, that was just
We don't want to get sued by Donkey.
You think Donkey's watching this?
I mean, you know.
You think he sues?
Some of them get sue happy.
I don't think Donkey would sue anybody. I don't think he would.
You don't know him.
I mean, you're correct. I don't know him in the sense like... Well, neither biblically nor am I actually acquainted with the man. 6.5%.
This is good beer, gentlemen.
This is quite good. Starting things off nicely.
Starting things off in tune.
Finish fades kind of fast.
Yeah.
It kind of turns to pine at the end.
Yeah, definitely straight pine at the end for me. Not so much anything else. I like this, though. It's fucking good.
Mm-hmm.
To have as potent of a mouthfeel and everything that it has, and the surprisingly stiff, you know, the thing in the beer,
The body,
yeah,
that thing,
yeah,
the suspension,
yeah. Sorry, guys, I did heroin. No, but it's okay. This beer will wake me up. Despite all of that, I mean, it just. I guess what I'm getting, it's well in balance, and
yeah, it's a very.
it's like they wanted to make it really hoppy because it's an IPA, but they understood that it was going to have something to balance that out.
Yeah.
It's not just. It's
Something
not.
to support it.
It's
yeah,
not hop
suspension.
water like a lot of IPAs are. I feel like a lot of IPAs are hop water.
To some extent, I see what you're saying, and to some extent, I agree with you. Which is why I generally prefer IPAs with a little bit more malt, a little bit more body to them.
Yeah.
And this certainly falls within that
I mean,
category.
as an IPA fan, I definitely appreciate malty IPAs.
But I would say, as opposed to being
I'm
a
actually going to drink
hophead,
that.
much like yourself, I can appreciate a good hoppy beer, but in terms of like personal taste, I much prefer IPAs with a little bit more malt.
Yeah.
I.e. this. Well, e.g. this. Sorry. Catawba HOPness Monster doesn't fucking suck.
Yeah.
I can't say I've...
Catawba. Catawba.
Catawba.
Catawba.
Never heard of him.
Never heard of them.
But this is a good beer.
And also, I think this is the first thing that we've had by that brewery.
It is. But we've got more coming up in future episodes.
Oh, we have more of theirs?
Yes, I have a Scotch Ale by them for our Scotch Ale episode.
Fuck them, it's good.
Shit. Yeah, no, that's good. I'm definitely looking forward to having that. Not even just because it's a Scotch Ale, but because I want to see what that brewery does. Yep. Doesn't suck.
Does not suck.
Doesn't suck.
Beer number dos.
Starr Hill Reviver. Reviver is an India Pale Ale that blurs the boundaries between IPA and amber styles. I got a cousin that blurs the line between male and female, but that's for a different show. Specialty malts provide its inviting ruby red hue, medium body, and firm maltiness, while American hops impart a refreshing citrus aroma and flavor.
American hops.
American hops.
Now,
This beer is supported by American hops.
America.
we had a couple of stouts on this show by the brewery. We called it Starry Hill.
Now, is that because we're just awful, or because we were drunk, or both? What do you think?
I think it was a combination of both.
Now, this here IPA to me looks like it's trying to blur the line between porter and amber.
It is a red. It is a red IPA.
Oh, interesting.
So
Interesting.
That's pretty dark.
That's also...
That's pretty dark right there.
Yeah, this is...
It's got a hell of a head on it, too.
Yes.
It has a very Belgian-looking head on it.
Yes. Yes, very, very light.
very Belgian-looking beer,
And
it's
you know
got-
what? It's got kind of a
I'm just
Belgian
looking
funk
at
on the nose, too.
The metric
Oh,
ton
just a bit,
bubbles
right,
coming
just a
up
bit.
from the bottom.
Yeah, very effervescent.
It's got a little bit of a Belgian funkiness
It
on the
does have
nose.
that on the nose.
Just a tiny bit.
God, that's weird. All right.
Man, that nose is hard to describe. I think it's because I've got so much goddamn head. I can't get to the beer.
I'm going to have to wait. I just took some in my mouth, but, I mean, I didn't really get the beer. There was too much head.
That head is out of control.
Yeah, it is. And I actually managed to get some beer. I'm going to have to get another sip because I'm not sure how I feel about it, at least right off the bat.
The head just completely muted it for me. Here we go.
Man, that is thin.
Very thin.
Does not taste like an IPA at all.
No, that is not... And at first I thought that maybe that was the head kind of fucking with me, but no, that's not a very...
weird beer.
I mean, it's kind of hoppy, but man, the thing that really stands out to me is a roasty malt.
Definitely super malty. The hops are.
I know
sort
what
of
this
there.
beer is.
What?
This beer is a hoppy double.
I can see that. It's got sort of a honeyed flavor to it.
Yeah, and that does fit in with the double, and that is almost what I was. That's almost what I was thinking.
Like a very Americanized double.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking when I initially saw it. Pairing that with like the Belgian head, sort of, and the stuff on the nose. Yeah, sort of.
This is a very doubly kind of beer.
Yeah. Man, that's weird.
I think I like it though.
I'm on the fence,
It really is nothing like an IPA in my opinion.
which explains why you like it.
Could be.
There are things I like about it. It's got a medicinal thing, an iodine thing I like, but ultimately I just don't think I like this as a whole. I don't think it all comes together. I think one thing is that the flavor of the malt makes you think that it's going to be very full-bodied, and
But it's not.
Very
It's like
thin.
it has a negative specific gravity.
Yeah, it's super thin.
Yeah.
It's like it's thinner than water. I mean, I don't know what's in here, but
See, now, like, a hoppy double might be good in theory, and I'm not sure if that's what they were going for in this instance.
I've had some hoppy doubles,
yeah.
but no, they were going for something that blurred the line between like IPA and amber.
I would say, I don't know if I'd go amber.
No, I
But
wouldn't.
to me, it's not like this revelation where it's like, wow, this is a very out there and different thing. To me, it's like this is just some sort of double.
Yeah,
That's what it's
a
just
really Americanized thin-bodied double.
Yeah.
amazingly thin bodied.
And
Like that's a thinner body than like a Budweiser, dude.
Yeah.
I think that if the body were considerably heavier,
But I like it. For
it
whatever reason.
would hold everything together more, and I would probably like it more. But as it is, I'm gonna have to give this one a sucks.
Oh, it's definitely a flawed beer, but I like it. But I'm not gonna try to say it's not a flawed beer
Yeah.
because it is.
Yeah,
I
think the question is whether it speaks to your own personal idiosyncrasies.
yeah.
Because it is idiosyncratic.
Yeah,
Yeah, this
it's
is a
weird ass beer.
weird
Now
fucking
the
beer.
stouts we had by them were really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I remember those.
Yeah.
Well, it's hard to remember stouts after having Language of Thunder.
Yeah, that just drowned everything out.
Yeah.
Yeah, and also we were really drunk by the time we had those two beers.
You two were.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, no, it was pretty funny. I remember.
Sweet.
I did too because I saw the video.
Yeah.
See, that's why I don't
was
fucking
funny.
watch.
This sucks. Sucks. No, that's
I'm actually gonna give it a doesn't suck.
all right. I'd say that's fair. And you know,
And I honestly don't think it deserves a 2/3 win. I think, in my opinion, even though I like it, it's deeply flawed. It's just it's all over the fucking place.
yeah, and it's not that it's bad.
It's like a really mediocre double that somebody's like experimenting with or something. It's like somebody's trying to learn how to brew Belgian beer or something, which is really weird because they don't mention anything about that at all. So
no, that's something that we just picked up on our own.
The hop presence in it is there, and it's kind of citrus rindy, but that's kind of all there is.
Yeah,
honestly,
this is just a really weird beer, and I'm still sort of like.
the citrusy hops are kind of
Taking
muted.
it in.
Whatever hops in it are actually standing out to me is not Citra, unless it's just something weird about this beer is making it.
I'm not saying it's citra hops, but like citrus,
right.
A citrus flavor is there.
It's
in the
mostly
hop.
on the finish for me, like the deep finish.
For me, it's
the citrusy
it's,
stuff.
It's right up front, and then it's like fades out.
Yeah,
There's even a little bit of pencil shavings on the palate for me.
Oh, I
was
wasn't
just
even
now
getting
thinking
that.
about
no, I don't get the pencil shavings either. Well,
what a weird fucking beer.
yeah,
Yeah.
this was a weird one.
I mean, stay weird, I guess, guys. I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Starr Hill Reviver sucks.
Beer number.
Monday night slap fight.
What is that?
One. Hey, John. Oh, I'm supposed to.
Yeah. Yeah.
Did we look away? Did you look away? You had to look away.
Did we? I bet we looked
Yeah.
pretty hard ass just then.
Yeah, we did.
So we're sorry if we startled you, or if our sudden
Yeah,
unleashing of the beast unsettled you.
Yeah, I'm uncomfortable with this sudden overflow of testosterone.
Yeah. I apologize.
Toxic masculinity.
I think I have the warrior gene, and it just overcame me. You know what I'm saying?
You got to dial it back.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I apologize
beer
for
number
the
3.
thorough thrashing that I gave you.
Monday night slap.
Monday night slap fight.
Slap fight.
And I wish
Slap fight will woo you in. Woo you in? What the fuck? What the fuck is wooing someone in?
That doesn't make any sense.
You don't make any sense. Slap fight will woo you in with a West Coast style malt bill, but slaps you across the face with its tropical hop profile.
Tropical hops.
Light in body, heavy in character, this IPA features Munich and Crystal Pale malts for a clean, rich mouthfeel. Comet, Equinox, and Mosaic hops lend a pungent herbal aroma peppered with hints of papaya, orange, and grapefruit.
And diesel.
Diesel.
Yeah.
Diesel.
we need a fucking delay pedal. Just sit up here on that. You know what we could do is we could just make it in post look like we were operating the delay pedal.
Yeah, just.
Okay, pepper with hints of pie, blah, blah. Present this beer to a friend. If he does not drink it immediately, slap him as hard as you can. Repeat.
Now, I wish we had gotten Mike's reaction to this beer.
When I was looking at the ad copy,
Yeah, we were getting ready to set up, and Mike goes, "What's the next beer?" He looks at it and he goes, "Slap fight," and then he just crumbled. It was great. He was laughing so hard.
It was pretty funny. It was literally, you had to be there.
Yeah.
And we didn't capture
I
it.
tried to can that and bring it back out, but we're on take 406 now. It just ain't happening.
Yeah. I mean, we've gone through a lot of these cans.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're on we've worn out 4 memory cards.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's... You'd
All
be
right.
surprised how expensive your beer sucks can be to produce.
So they talk real tough. Let's see how this manly beer smells. Like an IPA.
That smells like an IPA.
I think it's very generic. Very generic IPA.
It's got a little citrusy. It's got a little bit of tropical. It's got definitely a good helping of diesel, and I'm also smelling some licorice.
Don't really get the licorice, but definitely...
I'm not smelling anise so much as I am anus. Yeah. I'll be here all night. I told you the jokes aren't getting any fucking better. I don't like it. It's a very generic IPA to me. That it's soapy and diesel-y, and
It's very diesel.
Very
It is-
diesel.
The mouthfeel is very thin.
Yes.
and kind of oily.
Yeah,
And that may be subconscious because it smells and tastes so much of diesel.
No, you're right. And we've had a lot of diesel beers, and we have never said they were oily before. So I don't think it's
It
a
has an oily
psychosomatic thing.
quality
No,
to it.
that is strange. Now that you mention that, that's
It's,
very true.
It's grapefruit rind and diesel and oil.
Have you ever eaten a flower?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, it kind of tastes like a
Oh,
flower.
yeah, you're right. Like
Yeah.
eating flower petals, just that vegetal sort of...
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. See, I'm glad it's
weird.
not just me.
What kind of flowers have you eaten?
Black lotuses. That's why I have so much mana.
3 mana for free. I mean, we're waiting patiently
But
for
you
you
have
guys
to
to
go.
get the.
But you have to go to the ATM.
Oh yeah, you have to
It's
because
like, even if it's all wrinkled up, it's like $1,000.
yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Them Power 9 cards, man.
It's like this one has jizz on it. Like that's definitely what that is. $800.
We're gonna rate this card as a -2.
Is it someone famous's jizz? No, it's just some fucking guy.
Yeah, $800.
Yeah, $800.
No, it's just some fucking guy. 900.
I'm being generous.
Yeah, this beer is about as disappointing as tuning in for a fight and seeing a slap fight. Like, imagine if you were watching a boxing or MMA event or whatever your blood sport is of choice, and like it actually. Yeah, that's what this beer's like.
I don't think it's that bad.
Texture-wise, it is like Coca-Cola.
Yeah, or just soda in general.
Yeah.
I figured I would try to score some brownie points with the name brands, you know?
Oh, are we going to get endorsed by Coca-Cola?
Oh, yeah, I'm sure that'll happen. That sounds completely logical for your beer show.
We're going to have, like, cases of Coca-Cola stacked back behind us here.
Oh,
Hey,
man.
guys.
It's like, hey, guys, remember to drink ice-cold, refreshing Coca-Cola.
And now onto the beers.
Now, on to the beer.
Today we're
Hey,
drinking
guys,
Coke.
did you hear that
wait.
Coca-Cola's got a new beer?
It's called Coca-Cola.
It's called Coca-Cola, and you put some liquor in it.
Oh, my God.
Wow.
But
I think this is... I'm going to say it's a mediocre +1. Wow, really?
it's got in the way. Let's try that again.
Yeah, it's...
That can's really heavy for a can.
This beer is of low birth.
Yeah.
Actually, the cracker's for me, because I don't like the way the beer tastes.
I don't like it.
I'm going to say it doesn't suck.
At this point, we've had one good beer by them, and that was the Drafty Kill.
Yeah.
I think that was kind of a big surprise.
This isn't overwhelmingly good, but for whatever reason, its idiosyncrasies match with my idiosyncrasies. So I'm going to say it doesn't suck, but I definitely don't think it's that good to where overall it doesn't suck. I think that's fair. Another 1 thumbs up, 2 thumbs down. I think that's fair for this beer.
I just realized something, though. In this episode, this IPA episode, Mike, you've given more thumbs up than me.
Oh wow.
These probably aren't very good IPAs then. Because I don't like the style. So,
Yeah. Well, yeah, Monday Night Slap Fight. I'm going to say it doesn't suck, but overall...
It sucks.
Yeah, that's going to do it for another episode of Your Beer Sucks. Be sure to tune in next week, and just remember that life is too short to be caught drinking shitty IPAs.
Like this.
I used a musical term.